Right. Well, welcome everyone to our Monday night meditation. This is Bhavani, and I'm Bhairav, and it's Monday.
And this is Zoe.
And Zoe's down here, maybe out of sight. Bhavani and I wanted to create a space in these trying times where there's so much going on, where we're so overwhelmed and bombarded with so much imagery throughout the world, throughout our own national scene, and even in our own local neighborhoods. And there are a lot of people who are beginning to feel concerned about political divisions, economic instability, and even their own self-security as we move through this world. And it's completely reasonable for our bodies, especially the nervous system, to respond to this uncertainty the way it does. Oftentimes with stress, distractions, frustrations, and even fear can arise from all this. And there's nothing wrong with you for feeling these things. We know this.
On the cart for them not to.
And there's nothing wrong with you for feeling these things, just a little bit of stress, because there's a lot going on out here in the world, and it's more than we are really designed to hold. So we really wanted to create a little space here in an effort to come together as community and offer some tools through the teachings of our guru, Shri Amritji Yogi Amrit Desai, who I'll refer to as Gurudev throughout the evening. So throughout these teachings, we hope throughout the meditation, throughout our sound, every Monday night we'll be doing something different with breath work and yoga nidra meditation. So we're hoping that you can find that meditation, it's not so much a way to ignore what is happening out there in the world. We're not just meditating so we can be an ostrich and stick our head in the sand. But it's more a way that we can help relate to the world that we are in more skillfully. As I mentioned, Gurudev, Shri Amritji, he teaches us that moving through with all these sensations coming at us, to work with awareness without attachment. And basically what this means is that when we constantly identify with this stream of news and content coming in on social media or through our families and friends, when we identify with that as who we are, the mind becomes very reactive because it's disingenuous and incongruent with our true sense of self. And when we move back into this awareness through the use of our meditation and other techniques, the mind begins to regain clarity about what we can do, so we're not moving from this place of reaction, which is acting again, but we're able to move from a place of present moment awareness to where we can respond to what is actually going on without having to get caught up with everything that's happening out there. And another thing I just wanted to share about with what Gurudev often teaches us is that transformation begins when we allow our experiences to fully immerse with our presence, instead of allowing us to be caught up in the storyline. So when we stop fighting with what we feel on the inside of this incongruency, when we stop fighting that through using our meditation and our breath awareness and through sound, the body and mind begin to still naturally. So it just moves back to that state to where we naturally like to work from. So we're going to get started here. We're just going to try to release some of that trapped energy and any angst or anxiety that may have built up through the day, through the weekend, or from last Monday since we last met. And I know we got to see some of you this past weekend, and that was a wonderful treat. for us to get out into the community and have you guys come in and see us. And we're looking forward to doing that again. So, as we begin tonight, first and foremost, just getting comfortable. We want to make sure that you're in a place that you don't have any distractions. So if you have your cell phone in the room, make sure it's turned off or it's on silent. If there's somebody else in the other room or whatever, you may just want to close the door. Just creating a little space that we have this opportunity to kind of go within in an effort to reestablish our connection to ourselves. So once we're sitting down or lying down, whichever way is comfortable, coming to an easy seated position, and just allowing the eyes to close if that's comfortable. This just helps to reduce the amount of sensory data being brought in. And without struggle and without strain, slowly begin to deepen your inhalations and your exhalations. On your next exhalation, allow all expression to fade from the face, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing the abdomen. And just breathing a soft, deep breath into a relaxed abdomen, allowing that breath to fill up through the rib cage into the top of the lungs. Then exhaling from the top of the lungs down through the middle of the rib cage and out through the abdomen. And just breathing these full, deep belly breaths at your own rhythm. Just being absorbed by the sound of your own breath. And just allowing the breath to return to normal. We'll work into some gentle neck rolls. So as you inhale and lowering the chin down to the chest, breathing in fully to the back side of the neck. Exhale, rotate the right ear towards the right shoulder. You can pause here, breathe in fully, feeling that elongation on the left side. Exhaling, chin back down the chest. Allow the next inhalation, bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Again, breathing in fully on that right side, just feeling that length. Then exhaling, chin to chest. Now following your own breathing rhythm here, just coordinating breath and movement. There's no right way or wrong way to do this. Listening to the body, giving the body an opportunity to move in any way that is necessary. And once that feels completed, allow the head to come back to a neutral position, chin is parallel to the floor. We'll begin some shoulder rolls. So as we inhale, drawing the shoulders up towards the ears, and on the exhale, bringing the shoulders back and then down. Inhale, the shoulders come forward and up. And exhale, back and down. And again, moving at your own pace here. Just following your breath and movement. Pausing, slowing down. Just witnessing, being aware. And moving the opposite direction, inhaling the shoulders up towards the ears, and the exhale brings the shoulders forward and down. Inhale is back, then up. Exhale, forward and down. And following your own breathing pattern here. Just listening to the body if it has anything to say. And when that's completed, simply allowing the shoulders to rest back and down, eyes are closed, drawing awareness to that space just between the eyebrows, up about 1/2 inch, that third eye center. All awareness, third eye center. allowing the eyes to gently float open. We'll move into a seated half moon sequence. So bringing the palms together, prayer position. Inhale, extending the arms directly up overhead. Interlace the fingers into temple position. And if it's available, allowing the arms to come back towards the ears. Now, pressing down into the sit bones. Inhale up through the spine and out through the fingers. And as you exhale, gently begin to bend the body to the right. So pressing down into that right hip bone, left hip bone, extending up through the left side of the body, out through the fingers. Chest is parallel to the front, drawing that right shoulder forward slightly, left shoulder comes back. Inhale back up to center. Reestablish the grip if necessary. Your next breath in, lengthen up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, gently bending the body to the left. So we're pressing down into that right hip bone, extending up through the right side of the body, out through the fingers. Left shoulder comes forward slightly, opening that chest, that heart chakra. Breathing fully. Inhale back up to center. Now here we can simply just inhale, lift up out of the chest, lift the chest up, lift the fingers up. And as you exhale, gently pressing the hips, chest forward slightly, a little back bend. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, allowing the palms to flow back down through center. Allowing the eyes to close. Just drawing all awareness inward. Noticing any sensations or feelings. Eyes closed, all awareness, third eye. Now allowing the eyes to gently float open and begin to make your way down onto your backs into a reclined position as we begin to make ready for our guided meditation, our Yoga Nidra, along with our sound bath tonight. So getting any props ready, making yourself supremely comfortable. Maybe a bolster behind the knees, take the pressure off the low back. If you have an eye mask, placing that on. And just readying yourself for comfort. And tonight, during tonight's meditation, if any thoughts arise about politics, finances, safety, or the future, do not try to stop them. Simply notice them. Being aware. Notice the physical sensations that may accompany them. Perhaps it's a tightness in the chest, a constriction in the jaw, or maybe it's your breath that is shallow. Just allow these sensations to be present without trying to fix them. Just being aware. Let the breath anchor you. Let the body ground you. And let your awareness widen. Through our meditation, we'll move out of our sympathetic fight, flight, or freeze state and moving into the parasympathetic rest and digest. If you haven't already, closing your eyes and quieting your mind. Be still. Let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Give yourself fully to a higher power. Relax. Trust. And let go. Breathe in fully And exhale with a deep sigh. And again, breathe in fully. Exhale with a deep sigh. And let go even more. Feel a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. Now bring this intention into your awareness. I am complete, whole, and perfect as I am. Bring your body into awareness. Recognize your body has been a trusted vehicle, creating accomplishments and contributions to the best of its ability. Now, it's time for your body to rest deeply. We will move our attention into the body to release any trapped energy and move deeper into total relaxation. Those with cardiac disease, hypertension, glaucoma should use caution. If you cannot have undue pressure in the head for any reason, it's important that you breathe normally as you tense the body. As you inhale, make fists and deliberately induce stiffness and tension throughout your shoulders, arms, and fists. Tighten, tighten even more. Now let go completely. Relax. On your next exhalation, relax even more. Let go. Observe and feel the flood of energy in your arms. This time as you inhale, deliberately induce stiffness and tension in the hips, legs, and feet. Tighten, tighten, hold, hold. Now let go. Let go completely. Relax. Observe the flood of energy in your legs. This time, tighten and tense the entire body as you inhale. Arms, hands, shoulders, feet, legs, face, buttocks. Tighten, tighten, hold. Now let go completely. Relax. Your next exhalation, let go even more. Observe and feel the energy extending to all the muscles, nerves, and cells of your entire body. Let your whole body melt into the flood of energy you feel in your body. Let your body go limp like a rag doll. Relax even more. Release any holding anywhere. As we enter this next phase of Yoga Nidra, remain as motionless as possible. If you need to move or make an adjustment, do so mindfully, and return to stillness as soon as you are able. Resolve to remain awake, staying in touch with the sound of my voice. Allow your entire body to respond to my words directly and non-mentally. Allow any disturbances, external or internal, to draw you more deeply within. In Yoga Nidra, you enter the subconscious pranic field. Let your mind merge and melt into the energy body and go beyond the boundaries of body and mind. Now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Do absolutely nothing from now on. Simply relax. Drop into the deepest state of tranquility, stillness, and peace in the third eye. Now your consciousness is in direct communion with your energy body. Now direct your full attention to your breath. Create no struggle around breathing. Use the breath to release any tensions. Slowly deepen your inhalations and exhalations. Let your breath flow in a steady, uniform, unbroken stream. Continue until asked to stop. Let your attention be totally connected to your breath as it flows in and out. Bring all of your attention to the expansion and contraction of your abdomen as you breathe deeply in and out. With each exhalation, release all tension held in your body. Let go. Breathe out any holdings in the body. Use your breath to progressively enter a deeper level of stillness and silence. We will continue with 10 more slow, deep breaths. Count them like this. 10. I am breathing in. 10. I am breathing out. 9. I am breathing in. 9. I am breathing out. And continue until asked to stop. Be absorbed in the sound of your own breath. Let yourself be more peaceful and relaxed with each breath. Now allow your breath to return to normal. Feel the energetic impact of the breath in the form of pulsations in the body. Your attention allows the energy field in the body to grow and expand. Experience it. Energy follows attention. Let your mind melt and merge in the river of energy flowing through your body. Drop into that silent space where all doing stops. Enter an effortless state of being. As I name the body part, bring your total attention accompanied by a feeling of heaviness, sinking like a stone in water. Both feet heavy like stones. Calves and knees heavy, sinking deeper. Thighs and hips very heavy, like lead. Abdomen, chest and back, gravity pulling you down deeper. Shoulders, arms and palms very, very heavy. Feel your entire head heavy like a stone. Give your body completely and totally to the omnipresent field of gravity. Now experience your whole body heavy like a rock. Feel your whole body sinking deeper and deeper. Totally let go into the pull of gravity. Sinking, sinking, heavy like a stone. Sinking deeper into stillness and silent awareness. Now shift your attention, and as I name the part of the body, let all the heaviness drain away. Let your body be buoyant and light, like a fluffy cloud. Both feet limp and light. Calves and knees empty and free. Feel it. Thighs and hips hollow, weightless. Abdomen, chest, and back light and empty. Shoulders and arms and palms floating. Head hollow, empty. Feel your whole body empty, light and hollow. Sense the emptiness of your body and silence of your mind. enter the power and protection of your energy body. Embrace its feathery lightness. Feel completely safe and secure. Feel yourself getting lighter and lighter until you begin to float in the air. Give yourself permission and freedom to float out of your physical body. Release your energy body from your physical body. Experience the freedom of this new dimension. Released and freed from identification with your body and mind. Free of all inhibitions and boundaries of your body and mind, past and future. Observe your body completely at peace, resting in stillness. Recognize you are the spirit separate from the physical body. Enjoy the spirit freed from all limitations. The innate healing wisdom of the body liberated and functioning optimally. Now settle back into the physical body as you remain deeply established in your connection with spirit in faith and trust. Bring your attention back to the center between your eyebrows and drop into the deepest level of relaxation. Here there remains nothing to do or achieve. You have entered the domain of grace. In this domain of integration, you are witness of all that is happening, but doing nothing to make it happen. All that can never be done by your doing can happen only in the non-doing presence of your being. Feel completely safe and comfortable as you hand yourself over to the power and protection of the presence. Feel it. Experience it. Be it. Hand over all fear, apprehension, and anxiety about all that you want to change, control, and manage. Let go of all doing. Replace it with trust and faith in the higher power. Let your mind merge and melt into the presence and enter the sanctuary of silence. Remain empty and free from all doing. Feel yourself as time-transcendent presence right now. Here, your intentions and affirmations are actualized and fulfilled with effortless ease. Now bring your intention into your awareness. I am complete, whole, and perfect as I am. I am complete, whole, and perfect as I am. I am complete, whole, and perfect as I am. Allow this intention to go to the deepest levels of recognition with no hesitation. Know that your higher self recognizes, honors, and accepts your intention. Have faith and trust that it has been heard and is being acted upon by a higher power of the source within you. There is no need for you to do anything about it. Bring your attention back to the center between the eyebrows and feel all the energies of your body from all meridians activated, purified, and balanced. All channels are open and the life force is flowing freely, healing the body and calming the mind. Open your heart and feel content. Just experience. Establish yourself firmly in faith and trust to receive the grace, protection, and guidance of the higher self within you. The more often you go to your source, the easier it will be to return there, and longer you can stay there. Feel the presence of your own spiritual guides surrounding you and blessing you. Accept their blessing and grace. Embody it and spread it wherever you go. Now you have prepared the base from where you can carry out interactions with life and interpersonal relationships with the integrative power of love and the source within. You are the emissary of light and love. Carry it everywhere you go and to everyone you meet. If you have an area that you feel needs healing, physical, mental, or emotional, allow this light and love to flow into that area now. Now begin to become aware of the rising and falling of the breath. Slowly feel yourself beginning to rise to the surface of awareness. Sense the body resting on the floor, the quality of the air as it touches the skin. Gradually, you can move as if you're waking from a restful sleep, moving the fingers and moving the toes. Bend your knees and then pull them close to your chest and rock sideways gently, taking your time. Do not hurry. And once that's complete, turning on to your right side and curling into a fetal position. Feel the safety, comfort, and protection here in the womb of existence. Bring your intention into your awareness again. I am complete, whole, and perfect as I am. Change nothing. Every time you find yourself in reaction, you are empowered to replace it with your intention. Now you can gradually move and begin to sit up with your eyes closed, continuing to stay deep in this deep inner experience. Regardless of what you consciously recognize that has or has not changed, know that something deep within has shifted to connect you with your intention. Become aware of your body and bring a deep sense of peace and contentment with you as you bring attention back to the body. Notice how relaxed the body is, how soft the breath is, how silent the mind is, how quiet the heartbeat is. Be still and be grateful. Know that you can easily enter here again and again. And keeping the eyes closed, keeping this deep inner sense of peace and stillness. And I share with you these words as we go out into this world. As news headlines bombard us and our social media feeds inundate us. Remember, you are allowed to care deeply about humanity while refusing to internalize the chaos. You are allowed to stay informed without becoming inflamed. And you are allowed to participate without being consumed. Remaining in this state of witness consciousness allows you to complete all these things. And bringing the hands together, prayer position, thumbs close to our hearts. And I invite you, dear friends, to join me as we close tonight's practice with a single chant of Om, taking a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti is peace, and if you have found peace tonight in your practice, I encourage you to carry it with you and share it with all those who you meet. As always, dear friends, thank you for allowing us to give what we have received. There is only one true self, and we are not separate. Jai Bhagwan.
Jai Bhagwan.
Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next week. And if you want to watch this again,
Thank you.
yes, if you want to watch this again, tune into our YouTube channel.